Let's compare the Natasha Denona and the patrickta foundations side by side. We're going to go in with the Natasha Denona on this side of our face, so you can kind of see the coverage that we're looking at so far. I'm wearing this in the shade P1. So this is the Natasha Denona compared to my bare face. It hasn't actually dried down yet or set, but this is so far. We're going to go in with the patrickta. We're wearing this in a shade 5 Golden. I will say I do think that this shade of the patrickta is slightly darker than the shade for the Natasha Denona, but they both really do work for me after I do my full face. I also see that both of these are foundations I think that you have to let dry down a little bit and set, because at first it looks like a little wet, almost like it's clinging to my hairs and as if it's not going to set into my face. So I'm just going to give it a minute and we're going to come back and look at it before I finish doing the rest of my makeup. Okay, I've given it a minute. I'm going to get you guys up close and personal. This is the Natasha Denona. And this is the patrickta. What are you guys thinking? I'm going to go ahead and finish the makeup. That way you guys can get a final look. And then I'm going to come back with wear test just so you guys can kind of see how it wears. And here's the finished makeup look. Again, this is the Natasha Denona side. This is the patrickta side. We are at the 6-hour mark. Obviously, my lipstick has come off. But this right here is the patrickta side. And then here is the Natasha Denona side. Do you guys see any differences? What are your thoughts so far? And I did not use any setting powder and I did not use any setting spray because I wanted you guys just to kind of see how the foundations did on their own. And here is the final check-in. We are at the 10-hour mark and I'm about to take this off and go to sleep. But this again is the patrickta. And the Natasha Denona side. Are you noticing a big difference? What are you guys thinking? There you go. That is your final review of the patrickta side by side for you guys to decide which one do you think is better. I will tell you, I do feel like they actually were very similar. They both, I was struggling when I first put it on. It kind of looked like it was attaching to my hair, but it did kind of finally settle in. And that might have been better if I would have used some powder, but I didn't want to like mess up its natural wear with any other product. But I felt like they were both like that. They both kind of wore out a little around my nose, which I'm having some issues right here anyways right now, and that is kind of normal. And then they both kind of caked up a little bit right here, right from the start. But they both are very beautiful foundations.